Balola. You're on to Mainland Focus, a segment of the Morning Express where we open the phone line and give you an opportunity to speak to us about the reports that we have provided to you earlier in the day. We had trends in the papers, about 45 minutes of reading out reports that have been put forward by our different newspapers. We went on a commercial break and now we're back to take your perspective on the stories that we have provided and analyzed to you this morning. We have a number of stories that are quite interesting. For one, the Constitution review and the amount of money that we've spent over the span of 24 years, which sums up to about 24 billion naira, and the key sectors of amendments that will be considered when the National Assembly resumes from their holiday, or the Senate, I beg your pardon, the state policing conversation, the tax collection conversation, and also electoral reforms are part of the major aspects of the Constitution that would be considered in the Constitution review. There's also the CBN and the new administration talking about a reduction of the inflation figure from 28.9% to 21.4%. We also had conversations about insecurity, particularly in Plateau State, and the sad killing of about 30 individuals, even amidst a curfew that was put forward by the governor of the state, 𝗪𝗵𝗪𝗁, and conversations around investigations going on regarding Forex and the distribution of Forex to a selected few, and an explanation of some kind as to why the general public have not had access to Forex over the last couple years under the administration of Godwin Emefiele. Now, mind you, all of these are allegations and we have to wait for the court of law to give a pronouncement. Before I open the phone line, says talk to Fuad so he can solidify some of the analysis he did earlier in the day. Fuad, good morning to you. Thank you for joining us again.
Yeah, good morning, Faith.
Yes.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. Go ahead, Fuad.
Yes. Okay, yes. I'll look at two issues. I think the first one has to be the problem of insecurity in Plateau State. The killings are still going on, and it's very, very unfortunate. Like I said, we have to probe into this issue, talking to different people from Plateau State, and not just ordinary people that we think should know. And different things have been agreed, have been given for the reason why these killings have been on. It's not a new thing. This is not. It's not like a new thing. It's a thing that's always happened. But with these recent ones, at the turn of the year, we had this fourth killing in 5 communities at the eve of Christmas, and now things have not abated. Things have not stopped. The killings are still going on. It's looking at things is even beyond what we know, because again, the pattern is clearly about maybe an attempt for people to remove some people from somewhere and then take over the place. Because again, how then do you explain this wanton killing, and the bestiality that comes with it? Say some of the pictures, if you see some of the pictures that have been shared, some of the videos you are seeing, you understand that these elements who are doing these things are complete animals. They are not even human beings. If you see some of the pictures, the way these attacks are carried out, and the way they go into doing some of these things, you understand that these clearly are animals. These are not even human beings doing these things. And unfortunately, the governor is sounding helpless. You remember the last time, the Christmas Eve killing. Oh, that the security officers know where they are. They're giving them intelligence. They didn't do anything about it. Some of them are occupied public schools. And so you ask yourself, what is going on? And the same thing is what we are hearing from the government on this one. Just yesterday, the man declared a 24-hour curfew. Within the 24-hour curfew, more killings have happened in the same community where he declared the curfew, and local government where the curfews were declared. So you ask yourself, is it a hopeless situation? And in the midst of all of that now, there's no coordinated effort from anywhere. I'm sorry, I've not even had the NSA speak seriously to this issue. The president has not even spoken seriously to this issue. The governor is helpless. I don't know. And we've always said it, there's no other thing we can say about governance. Everything starts with the security of life and property of the people. And something has to be done. Because if I want to go into the court now, you'll be hearing different things. Is either farmer crashes, or is 𝗃𝗃𝗃 invaders, is miners. Because that miners are also part of the problem. But whatever the problem is, these guys who are perpetrating things cannot be more powerful than the government. Can they? Or should they? The more powerful than the government? Something has to be done to secure Plateau State, and it's not just Plateau State, the entire country, because that's the first job of any government, the security of life and properties of the people. It's even enshrined in the Constitution as the most important primary responsibility of any government. And I'm sorry, we are failing in it. So all of the 𝗂𝗏𝗁 that Mr. Cardoso is speaking, agriculture as a way out of our inflation issue, how are we going to achieve all of that now? Even foreign direct investment. How would a foreign direct investor anywhere in the world read our papers and read all of this kind of things and feel confident to bring his money here? So again, I think we need to really tackle this insecurity. It's becoming a problem. The Northwest is not any better. Abuja is also having a terrible, scare when it comes to insecurity. Kidnapping is everywhere. Southwest, Southeast. We have to just do something. Something has to be urgently done. The same way we're talking about insecurity, something has to be done with our economy. Since we are not in a good place, it's scary. We are going down the drain at 1,400 naira to $1. Something has to be done. All of the things is like I said, you listen to Cardoso, you see a man that looks very committed to solving the problem. But can he? Is there the willpower to do the right thing? Are we fully committed to solving those problems? Unfortunately, we are in a terrible place now. To get out of the problem will require concerted effort, to solve the problem. Something has to be done. Because the way we are going, this is January. See, people have said that before the end of the year, maybe the middle of the year. I'm even telling you that if I'm not careful, before the first quarter of the year, I think we're not going to use 2,000 naira to $1. As at yesterday, a pound was selling for 1,700 and something naira. For a pound. Say, I'm sorry, I didn't sound alarming, but I think we're in trouble.
All right. 𝗃𝗏𝗏, is that the only matter you'd like to address?
These are the issues for me. What more?
All right. Well, what more indeed. All right. We're about to open the phone lines now. It's Open Mic Thursday. As you know, you're allowed the opportunity to speak about any story of your choosing. You're not restricted to the reports that we analyzed earlier in the day. You can pick any story, whether or not it's an old story or a developing story, and you want to reference it on the show today. By all means, take advantage of the 2 minutes that have been allotted to each caller. You can also reach us via social media. We're streaming live on Facebook, as we always do all of our programs. So you can also send your messages on Facebook or on YouTube. There's also WhatsApp and text messages available for you. Send your messages to 0913-6000-430 or call us 0913-6000-410. That's multiple channels through which you can contribute on the show this morning. You can either call us, you can send a WhatsApp or a text message, you can send us a message via our Facebook platform and also our YouTube platform. Let's take our first call for the morning. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning to you, sir.
I'm good. I'm calling from 𝗪𝗏𝗧𝗏.
All right, nice to have you. Please go ahead, sir.
So we are complaining, and our president has get out of this country. So how are we even sure that we are going somewhere? In fact, Nigeria is a scam. Let us just keep complaining. We have get out. So what are we talking about? In which way will we help this country? That money that we used to get out, why can't we use it to establish it? Please, Nigeria is a scam. Let's just work hard and feed our home. This is not a country. Thank you.
Well, it's a country. Let's keep hope alive. Thank you so much. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Yes, nice to have you. Please introduce yourself.
Yeah. Good morning, Fuad.
Good morning, sir. It was fine, thank you.
Yeah, so I just want to...
Please tell us your name, sir. Your name, where you're calling from, please.
Okay, yes, my name is 𝗪𝗏𝗏, calling from 𝗃𝗲.
𝗪𝗏𝗏, okay.
At the moment.
All right.
Yeah. So I just want to contribute on what I just said quickly. I think one of the major issues with Nigeria is that how can I put it? We people, I think how we people are is the way we are being represented at the top. That is to say, we are what the kind of major issue that is wrong with individual Nigeria. That's what we put at the top. Until this thing started changing, I think there won't be any real solution to what's going on at the top. I've had for many things, what's called rural electricity. Carrying billions. Maybe from 2010. It's fixing us. I've been listening to the program most of the time, and I don't need to call. But it's still so many things. All we individuals start to change. Then we can do the changes. It's to transmit to the top. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you very much for calling. 0913-600-410. WhatsApp or text messages 0913-600-430. We're still streaming live on Facebook and also on YouTube. You can join us and leave your submission on that platform as well. Hello.
Hello. Good morning.
Yes. Good morning to you, sir.
This is from my brother.
This is who?
Paul from my brother.
Okay. Good morning. Yes. Go ahead, please.
Yeah. Good morning. Yeah. You see, we are in trouble. It's not that the God is raising an alarm. Let's call a spade a spade. Let's call the black black and the white white. Nigeria is in deep problem. Look, whenever we get to 2,000 naira a dollar, it is going to happen because there is no economic policies that is brightening the future of Nigerians. Look, American Secretary of State came to Nigeria to give out 4something million, and we are celebrating. Why won't we be the country that is giving out those money? Why must we be at the receiving end all the time? We be the pitiable nation for how long? Since 1960. We've been living on what people are giving us to support us. Why God has given us everything that we need to be great? Why are we not great? Is it not time for Nigerians to sit on a round table and say, look, how do we move forward? Because Nigeria is stagnated. Things are not working. Every day at the bus stop, at the market, the supermarket, you want to buy something, you see about 3-4 people hanging around you, begging you, healthy men and women with children. They have no food to eat, nothing, and the government do not care. The politicians are not interested. Look at the killings going on in Middle Belt. Look at kidnapping all over the nation, insecurity. There is no employment, no job, nothing. Naira is going down. And we are here every day speaking grammar. I asked my friend a question yesterday. I said, did we commit anything against God? Why are we being punished this way? The thing is out of, I don't know. Look at motor that we were buying at 1,800,000 naira. 1.8 million before.
Thank you.
As I'm talking to you today, if you go to Beggar, that motor is 7 million.
Thank you so very much for your call. Hello.
Good morning.
Yes, morning to you. Still can't get in.
Madam says you can go now.
Yes, welcome.
Before I make my comment, I would like to tell you what we are passing through in Mapuluku here.
All right.
I've been talking about this Keja disco. People don't want to answer also. Even this radio that I'm using to listen to you now, I have to go. I have a booking radio, that small one. I have to go and buy a battery to put there. So there is this kind of neglect that's suffering from the hands of the Keja disco. What has happened? There is no communication. They have not told us what has happened to them. Why are you not giving us light? You just keep on the whole night neat. Each want to kill somebody and we're here. While we're in Lagos. Is it the renewable? What is the government doing to these people that will not give us light? Anyway, that's not my attention. My attention is on the president. They say he has gone on a private visit. Is it so?
Yeah.
Yesterday I watched the president. He was on the presidential jet. If you are going on a private visit, will you use presidential? Why can't you put the flight or charter flight with his own money? If it's private visit, you know, we don't want to separate government from private life. If you say you are going on a presidential visit, a private visit, what we expect is that you go on board British Airways or whatever and enter and go. Nothing will happen to you.
Thank you, Mr. Okangwe.
But we are saying they carry a presidential jet and go private visit.
Thank you.
And it happens, every governor, they do that. Everybody, they do the same thing.
Thank
You
you
want to
very
go to your village, you carry a government car and go to your own village. So, my sister, that's what we are saying with them. May God bless them.
calling. And you too. Thank you. Hello.
Hello. Good
Yes.
morning.
Good morning to you, sir.
Yeah, this is Mr. Godson from Ojo.
This is Mr. Who?
Mr. Godson.
Okay. Please go on.
Please, I will first make a complaint about this 𝗂𝐶𝐺, whatever, this power holding people. Please, you people can, do your investigation and tell Nigerians what is happening. No light for the past weeks now. I called yesterday and I was telling the host yesterday, I was telling her that for how many weeks now, no light. You know that criminals are vandalizing transformers now because of the transformers are not working. They are cutting down these cables and what is going on? They should tell us what is going on. They are still bringing bills. These people are bringing bills and they are not bringing light. Can you people please go and interview them and let us know what is going on? No electricity for past months now.
Thank you very
Hello?
much for calling. We're with you. I thought you wanted to take advantage of the remaining time you had.
Okay. So what is there is that about the president going for visit. We all know how 𝗵𝒂𝒃 started. I keep saying this. 𝗵𝒂𝒃 started with wrong news and they will end up in wrong news. Because for the president to he said it with his own mouth that he will continue with Buhari stuff. So we are saying it. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your call. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, sir.
He's with us. Please go ahead, sir.
My name is Samuel calling from 𝗃𝗃.
All right, welcome.
Yes, Mr. Fuad, I think we shouldn't be surprised, you understand. The president does not, what is happening in Nigeria, the insecurity does not confine the NSA and the president because...
It does concern them. It does.
Hello?
I'm with you. I'm just saying it is.
Can you hear me?
Their concern. I can hear you.
You said?
Please go ahead, sir.
Okay, what I'm saying is that I said what the president is bothered is about moving some offices from Abuja to Lagos. We are talking about insecurity. It's because we are in a kind of society that doesn't care about the human life, does not matter to anyone. Because what is happening in this country today, if it happened that it happened in other spent society, you understand? Those people in government will not even have peace of mind. Because I can't see a situation whereby in the last, let's say in the last 2 months, can we even give the statistic of how many lives have lost in this country? Started from Kaduna when that military airstrike that killed about over 200 people, and follow with what happened in Plateau State in last year December. And up to today, there is no any record of the president visiting any of those states to sympathize with those the family that lost their loved one. And we are talking about insecurity. You see, let's continue deceiving ourselves until we Nigerians take our destiny in our hands. If we did not do that, there is no any politician that will fix this country. I keep on saying it. No politician will fix this country because they are benefiting from the system.
Thank you
the
very
raw
much.
system that we are facing today, they are the core beneficiary, and they will never put things right until we stand up and take our destiny in our hands. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And choice of words is very important. Stand up and take our right. I don't want it to be misconstrued as, allowing for the promotion of violence or anarchy or anything like that. I just needed to clarify that. Okay, let's be very mindful as some of the things that we say can be misconstrued or misinterpreted by certain individuals. Please, fighting for your right, as this caller has said, I would like to believe it does not necessarily mean he's endorsing violence or anarchy or anything of the like, or at least not on this platform. All right, let's go back to taking phone calls before we go to the Facebook platform. Hello. Yes, good morning to you.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello, good morning. My name is Wally. I'm calling from 𝗃𝗃.
Welcome.
Yes, I sympathize with those people in Plateau State, and I believe there's a more that the governor can do in that state. See a situation in Ondo, there's a 𝗪𝗃𝗁 in that place. They provide security for their people. See Kano State, 𝗪𝗃𝗁 police. They look their fear of everybody that enter the local government, the streets. Why can't play two states do the same thing? This local vigilante, equip them with power. Let them march in the streets so that these people, they are not Nigerians. They are coming from another country to come and kill our people. A Nigerian man cannot do this kind of thing to his people. I believe those people are not Nigerian. There's one we captured 2016. He was speaking. So these people are doing, they are not Nigerian. We need something like 𝗪𝗃𝗁 and 𝗪𝗃𝗁 at the Kano people did. They should do the same in Plateau so that all this killing will stop. And now the killing is going on in Jos. Our president is going to private visit. At least he's supposed to cancel the visit. For Christ's sake, he's supposed to cancel the visit. And to say, after all, it's not my family. Let them keep themselves. Let everything happen to them. It's not concerned. Is it a country? May God have mercy.
It is a country, and I don't believe the thought process of the president is that violence should ensue in the country. I don't believe there's any president or any leader that will be comfortable or think that whatever happens in the country is not my concern. But thank you very much for your call. Let's go to Facebook. We have on Facebook 𝗪𝗂𝗁𝗁 𝗪𝗂𝗁 saying, good morning. Buhari did the same thing while in office. When there were issues in the country, he would travel. Why can't they fix this country and save us from insecurity? Do you know that there's still seat at home in the East? On our passport, please, Mr. Tunji Ojo should know what he's doing, because to renew your passport now is a serious issue. You have to upload so many documents as if you're doing a new registration. Also, on electricity, I want you people to tell IBEDC to give us light in 𝗪𝗏𝗏 because it's becoming unbearable and they keep bringing bills. Thank you very much, Oluwadamilare. Olumuyiwa says, good morning, Mainland FM. On the Plateau carnage, it's high time the elders, both political, religious, and community of concerned communities rise up to engage the federal government by whatever means to stop this situation in the state. Nigeria is okay. We also have here, kindly enlighten me on how to include the clause of referendum into the Nigeria constitution, because it's better we accept the reality of what is going on with us in the country. Muyiwa from Abuja. I actually had to do a lot of editing of that message. Some of the words were not particularly his. I had to come up with easier synonyms to describe his message. So Muyiwa, thank you very much. You'd understand why I could not read your message as you presented it. We have 𝗪𝗃𝗁𝗁 𝗪𝗏𝗁𝗁 on Facebook also saying, good morning, Sage Babalola. The kind of politicians we have in the country, they would find it difficult to help us grow. Only God can help us. Benjamin from 𝗃𝗲𝗃. All right, thank you very much, Benjamin, if that's what you think. We also have here on 𝗪𝗃𝗁𝗃 𝗪𝗏𝗃. Michael says, I feel at this juncture it should not just be praying, but we need to involve critical thinking. As far as I know, when a curfew is declared, movement will be restricted, and anyone found violating the order would be arrested and strictly dealt with. The frequent killing that has been happening in the country, especially in Kano State, is cause for concern, and the president could still travel out of the country on a private visit. I find it to be insensitive, and this shows that the government is not necessarily bothered about protecting lives and property, which happens to be their primary responsibility. My question is, for how long shall we continue to have leaders that do not take care of us and treat citizens the way they want? We have the level of poverty and suffering of people keeps increasing. If Abacha can maintain the rate of dollar to naira, how come this present administration is finding it difficult to balance the economy? 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗃, thank you very much for your message. We appreciate you. Hello.
Hello, Babalola.
Prince Wise, good morning to you.
How are you?
Very well, thank you.
Well, what is it? Well done. You see, what I want to say this morning is about the plateau. I told those people what wrought on the plateau is law. Now, do they expect police to police every hamlet, every village? It can't be possible.
Now, this coffee and that local government, I think if there's got some of the security men to take charge, all those that is really take charge is will carry them this money. Because when they carry a coffee, everybody should be indoor. Maybe it's the security men to that area or not, but this they do. All those people today, they must be clean. And the governor, he has to do. We have to say, let them go on around this federation. Every state to have one. How am I saying this? Every hamlet, every village, where you have this, it could be with the phone, with the walkie-talkie, where anything happens. This will relate with the security. I can somebody that do 20, 50, 50 villages and burn their property, burn the churches, burn the mosque, destroy some hope, and they still go back to their base, not challenge. Something must be switching the air. So the governor, number one thing to do right now is to call all the leaders, national ruler, religion leader, opinion leader, at round table talk, because this is a political matter. It is religious coloration, ethnic coloration. If care is not taking, I'm telling you, all those who possess as a Christian, as a Muslim, they are just, for me, they are not
Thank you, Prince
two horrible we should love one another. You know that God knows that's the problem.
Thank you very much for your call. We appreciate you. Please, I implore us all to stick to the 2 minutes that have been allotted. 2 minutes is a very long time. So spend a minute on a story that you'd like to address. Please, 2 minutes. It doesn't pleasure me in any way to end the conversation, abruptly. So please stick to the 2 minutes allotted. All right. Thank you. Hello. All right. Please call us back if you can. Hello. Good morning to you. Madam Ife, how are you?
I'm fine, very well. How are your family?
Fine, thank you.
Okay. Good morning, wherever you are. I don't know why in Ngalale, what's that guy's name? Ajuri.
Yeah, Ngalale, yeah, the
Ngalale could have told us our president is going for medical. Everybody knows that that's why he goes for his medical checkup.
Well, they didn't say that. He just said it's a private visit. They didn't tell us what he went for.
They didn't say it's private. His private visit is he going for his business. When I was a businessman before he became governor, when I was a businessman before he became president, when you put it like that, people will start building notions on it. Oh, you don't go sign a 1G from a company. You don't do this. Our president is going for medical checkup. Everybody knows. Even on the days of his inauguration, you follow with this thing in his hand now, zip points.
Madam, if we don't know any of this, we don't have information from a credible source that that's what he went to.
No, we saw it now. It was on the social media there. We saw it now. Anybody can fall sick. So all this they're making it look as if it's a big thing. It's not a check-up for another way. So everybody will know. All this Buhari, we will be talking about it. And as a Plateau State, I expected that alone, when what's his name, our brother Aketi, Akeredolu, found that in and it became successful. He should have replicated it in his place there. Rather, he ran away for their exercise. I don't know, you push people to because you want to become government, want to become a leader, but you don't have ideas of what to do to make life comfortable for the citizens who are ruling. They should have done that in an expect this channel to do the same thing now. From his own, whether it's a militia group or kind of a Amateku, since they started Amateku, do you hear anybody going to Salah farm to go and kill anybody or destroy farms? You should do the same thing. You replicate it when you see successful doing something. You do it in your own place.
Thank you.
You don't be crying. I know about fight for you.
Thank you, Madam Ife. We appreciate you for your call. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning. Please, ma'am, can you speak up a little? It's difficult to hear you.
Yeah. Okay, my name is Joy.
Joy, all right.
I'm calling from 𝗪𝗵𝘁𝘀𝗃.
All right.
About what happened in Plateau State. if government want to help us, they will help. Even when it happened to me in Dogonawa, army were outside the road. They opened for 5 hours and they didn't enter inside. Not until they finish kill and they know their way to that will make all of them to run the same time. Before army now come in, I lost 4 children, I lost my husband, I have gone short in my leg. Now, the worst part of it, they will not even treat you. They will not treat you. They will leave you with your injuries. They will destroy your life. You will survive children, they will not ask of them. But they are living quiet. They are pretended, taking care of quiet, and they are leaving us to suffer. That is God. That is God.
Madam Joy, I'm sorry about your situation. I'm sorry for your loss, and I hope that you get the medical attention that you need. It's rather unfortunate. Please accept our condolences. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, good morning to you, sir.
Good morning. I'm on live from here.
All right. Please go ahead.
Well, I don't blame the press. You people, particularly, they should have a constructive criticism of the establishment. You wasted it. Nothing like that. We continue to go like this. The press are supposed to be a check on the government. Now, being a rapport. Because they want to protect their job. MDC now giving you conditions.
I don't, to be honest, when I hear perspective like this, it really gets me wondering why we are so antagonistic of each other. There are rules and regulation for engagement on public platforms. You would not diminish our quality as broadcasters because we're choosing to adhere to these rules and regulation. To be fair to broadcasters as errand boys, because they're sticking to rules and regulation, is rather, it's unbecoming at this point. Do you know how difficult it is for broadcasters? Do you know how many journalists are reported to have lost their lives because they're trying to bring to you information? You do not get to diminish the quality of broadcasters that we have because they're following rules and regulations. We cannot become the thing that we are fighting just because we want to feel better about ourselves. So please, you cannot call into a radio station and speak ill of broadcasters because they're doing things that you don't find to be enjoyable. And what is that thing? Following rules and regulation for radio or television. Air your opinion if you like, but you will not do that by trying to delegitimize the great work that our broadcasters are doing in the nation. Everything you know right now is because of a journalist somewhere who's probably risking his or her life to bring you that information. We're going to move on now to the Facebook platform, take a few messages and come back to the phone lines later. My name is 𝗃𝗵𝗲. This is Mainland 98.3 FM, the sound of Lagos. Now, on Facebook, we have here, Wale Williams says, good morning, Mainland FM. I apologize. Good morning, Mainland FM. It's a norm for all political leaders not to care about the masses. General T.Y. Danjuma has urged the people to protect themselves. They only want to enjoy their limited time in office when it lasts. Muftuang was in Lagos to visit the president during the Xmas attack in Plateau. Governors have the power to protect their people in politics. Okay. Wale Williams, thank you very much. I apologize, I can't take the last part of your message. We have here Prince Shola Shodeke on Facebook saying, good morning on Play 2. My message to them is self-defense begins with you. They need to come together to defend themselves as much as they can. I wish the president well, but while he's in France, I need to ask the question, where are the CNG bosses? Enjoy your morning. God bless Nigeria. Prince Shola, thank you so very much. We have here, good morning, Mainland FM crew. I said it before and I'm saying it again. If the government at all levels want to fight insecurity in every part of the country, they can do it, but they are not just ready, and the reasons are best known to them. The federal government continue to find a way of making more money for the federal, state and local government to share after the removal of fuel subsidy, and now they are raising IGR to 78% at the expense of the suffering masses. The president keeps preaching to Nigeria to be patient with him. The question I'm asking is how long? Nigerians' patience with the Buhari administration of 8 years ended in a we have quite a few. Not to worry, I'll be back to the phone lines in a bit. We're still here till 9:45 a.m. so there's much time to take your contribution. There's one here. Good morning, the duo of Sage and Fuad. The situation of the country in all ramifications, be it economy, security, infrastructure, etc., is very alarming. And anyone who thinks this present administration has any blueprint towards solving the problem is either a politician or a dreamer. Though I'm not in support of bad government because I want Nigeria to prosper. But how will such development come forward when all the president is interested in is just becoming the president? His own interest, we could not do anything. This is Said from E4. Thank you very much, Said, for your message. We appreciate you. We have another one here. Good morning, Sage. Why is the level of insurgency more in northern Nigeria than any place in the nation? Is it because... All right, thank you very much for your message. We appreciate you. Thank you. We have another one here. Sage and distinguished Fuad, I greet you. This market is mind-blowing. I applied for a grant and I'm happy that everyone in my group is praying for the dollar to keep rising so that our money would be bigger when it's paid. You can now see the mind of the average Nigerian. They said I'm a bad person when I jokingly said I'm praying for the dollar to fall. On Ali Ndume, I think he will not win this argument. James Ogbuna from Oshodi. Thank you very much. If you're just joining us, this is Mainland Focus on Mainland 98.3 FM, the sound of Lagos. Is Open Mic Thursday. This is where you have 2 minutes to air your opinion on any story of your choosing. All right, you can call us directly in the studio 0913-6000-430 or send us a text message 0913-6000-430. You can also reach us via 3FM as well. We're going to go back to the phones. Please don't forget you have 2 minutes for all of your submission. Hello, good morning to you.
Morning. Good morning.
Yes, good morning to you, sir. Please introduce
traveled this morning, yesterday morning, Abby. Sorry, I'm asking.
He went to Paris on a private visit, according to Ajurin Galade.
Okay,
Please go on.
private visit.
Yes.
Private visit. Okay. That is what I want to know because if there is any reason of that travel, he would have said the reason why he traveled. I don't know. But why are we complaining? Buhari did this thing for almost 8 years. Nobody talk, nobody do anything. So let us take it like that. No problem. Thank you. That is my topic. That is what I want to say.
All right then. Thank you for your call. Hello.
Hello, Babalola.
Yes, morning to you, Mr. Peter.
Yeah, thank you very much. Now, Babalola, I think I would like any journalist to try and investigate this so that people don't speculate. Because it's not so with this speculation that Mama had the other time. Is he going for private business? Is he a businessman? I think a president is a public figure, and people deserve the right to know what the president is doing, whether in Nigeria or outside Nigeria. If everything happens to him, which nobody calls for that. It's a really
Mr. Peter, we can barely hear you. There's some sort of interruption with your connection. Do you want to call us back?
Well again.
We can barely hear you. There's like this. We cannot be barely.
Is it okay now?
Okay, yes. But you're going to have to repeat what you said because we didn't hear anything you said.
What I was saying is that Nigerians deserve the right to know why the president is a public figure, so that they will stop speculating. Because God forbid, if anything happens to him there in France, it happens to him as a president, and Nigerians will feel it. So we deserve the right to know. I say I'm from a village. A king in the village is a king corridor.
Okay.
That king is banished to where he has gone to. So why are we taking this in all this? I just heard that about 2 million SMS are folded up in the past 4 years. Nigerians can't buy anything again. There is one antiseptic soap I usually buy. Before 𝗃𝗃 came, it was 50 naira. Then at the point it was 80 naira. Yesterday I went to buy it 300 naira. Will we continue like this? Why are they not telling us the truth? Is it a cause that we are here? Why are we tolerating all these things? My sister, I think when people say let us stand up and take our rights, they are not referring to violence. No. Maybe sometimes you may need to ask them, what do you mean? In what way? How do we stand up? So it doesn't sound as if they are calling for violence. As 𝗃𝗃 said, their priority is security. So the people of Plateau State don't deserve that security. Oh my God. I don't know what is happening in Nigeria.
Thank you.
Let's go.
Thank you so much for calling. Hello.
Yes. Good morning. My name is
Your name is?
Yes, my name is Miriam.
Miriam, okay. It's nice to have female callers. Yes, thank you for joining us. Please go ahead.
Yeah. I'm just listening to everybody is just saying out their mind. We don't have to continue now. We voted for this now. We all know this kind of problem this government has given us for the past 8 years. But some people still decide to vote for him because they thought there will be anything good, there will be something good that come out from it. But now everybody is complaining, oh, we are voting it together. When you go to the market store, they won't tell you that because you are Igbo, buy this 100 naira and take this 50 naira because you are Yoruba. And so we are voting together because Nigeria, so far, made the fire. You know the fire for so far, you like suffering and smiling. And then for the insecurity, you know, somebody fight for themselves now. They will wait here. So this people is the chance, you come and fight for them.
Thank you very much for your call. We appreciate you. Hello. Hello. All right, call us back if you can. Hello, good morning to you.
Yeah, morning, Babala.
Yes, good morning to you, sir.
Yeah, hello.
Yes.
Hello.
I'm with you, sir. Please go ahead.
Thank you. Let's correct one impression from some of our, our callers. As far as the president is concerned, president in anywhere is not an ordinary person. The same thing applicable to governors. Anywhere they are going, they have to, accord that respect of a presidency or governorship. So for somebody to say that the president is supposed not to go with a private jet is not acceptable. He's still the president of this country, and anywhere he go, he must go in accordance with the presidency, capacity. So let's put that aside. Please, let's talk about the Lagos State government. We had the Commissioner of Work or something like that. They said they are bent in removing the shanties. If they know they are serious about making a Lagos City, Lagos State a mega city, sanitize Lagos, it's not only the shanty. Let me give you an instance. Come to 𝗪𝗵𝗁 here. As big as the garage is concerned, the NURC has taken over the road. They abandoned the garage. All the activities is central on the road. And you see, they're doing this without impunity, you understand? Without any recognition, without any border to the government. So let Lagos State wake up. NURC is taking law into their hand. As big as the garage is, their operation is central on the road. It's worse, and it's all over. So let's talk about the security in Plateau. I think I said the president that said, that asked the governor of Plateau State to emulate the 𝗃𝗃𝗃 system. Let him have security within the state, their own local security. So they will be working in conjunction with the Nigerian police. So that will solve the problem because it's an in-house issue. So that is on that. On the naira fluctuation, well, let Nigeria wait. By the time we have our refinery working, I know the naira will balance. Now you will have something to produce. But presently, we are not producing anything. So let's hope Port Harcourt refinery and Dangote can start producing. Then our naira will start catching up, and then we have a kind of balance in our economy. Have a nice day.
Thank you very much for your call, 𝗪𝗫 we appreciate you. Hello.
Good morning to you, Sage and Fuad, engineer Neil from Yaba.
Nice to have you, sir. Please go on.
Thank you very much, my dear. Well, let us look at Plateau issue. My advice to Plateau State Governor and other governors that are having challenges is there in Benue, is there in Katsina, is there also in Kaduna, in some of the places in Kaduna. Let them have a task force that will be parading the places. Not only to mention a state of emergency without actions. We have RRS, we have up Mensa, things like that. Because even the 𝗪𝗃𝗁 are not allowed to carry arms, to bear arms. It's this task force. They have security votes. They only want to pocket it and live with it. They leave the government with it when their tenure expires. Let them invest it in security of the people that they swore to protect and to give them the welfare. People cannot go to farm because of insecurity. So that is the reason why our naira is fluctuating like that. And there is no magic wand. If they want to produce, make the refinery work, let it work immediately. This procrastination, we are tired of it. And we know that if we have balance of payment, we will better off. Then coming to the travel of Mr. President. When Buhari was there, London was his second home. Now that another president has come, Tinubu, France is the second home. How long can we continue like this? They have to say, he was here in Lagos for his holidays. Has he gone for another holiday? How frequent can he go for holidays? He went there for medical treatment. Yes, that is what they should tell us.
We don't know that.
That's the way I put it. And I'm entitled to my opinion. But we cannot continue like this. There is no sentiment. People that are saying that we could continue to suffer, we will not suffer. People made mistake during the election. That it must be our people, must be our people.
Thank you very much. We appreciate you for your call. Hello.
Hello,
Yes, good morning to you.
good morning. This is Mr. James calling from 𝗪𝗪𝗪 Junction.
All right. Go ahead, please.
My open mic is on electoral reform. I believe our major problem is the means of nominating or selecting or electing leaders. If we can address these ambiguities, this different interpretation on our electoral act, I believe most of these problems and challenges we are having after election, during the election, would have been addressed, and everybody will now be able to come out and make choice of a leader he or she wants. But the problem is that the way our electoral act is being operated now, nothing you will do, the politician will still manipulate, and that is where we are having a whole lot of challenges. Because if we have a means of electing good leaders, believe me, all these little challenges, and all these big challenges we are having in our hands today would have easily been addressed. And that is our major problem. That is only my focus. If we can deal with that issue of electoral act, and the biggest problem right now is that people who would have championed this cause of giving us a solid electoral act that will work for the betterment of Nigeria are not there. The same people that this whatever is on board now is benefiting, they will not attempt to change it, because that is where they are benefiting.
Thank you.
So that is my focus. Thank you. And
have a better one. Thank you so much for calling. We have messages on WhatsApp, quite a plethora of messages actually. I doubt we'll be able to get through every single message, but let's try. Good morning, my mainland family. 𝗪𝗏𝗁 𝗂𝗃 from 𝗪𝗂𝗃 Estate, 𝗪𝗀. There are 24 hours curfew declared by the governor, and dozens of people were still killed when the curfew was declared. What will happen to the security agents that were supposed to enforce the curfew? No consequence for negligence in the country, and that is the main reason why security agents don't do their jobs. It's a pity. All right, thank you very much, 𝗪𝗏𝗁 𝗂𝗃, for your message. Let's go to the other ones that we have here. We have good morning house. Wait a minute. Why are we quick to call Nigerian politicians leaders? Can someone in the studio define what makes a leader? The people you call leaders fold their arms and watch how the citizens are living a difficult life on a daily basis. They're homeless, they're starved, there's no job, no education, no hospital, there are barely any good roads, and still you people sit there and call them leaders. I will not call them that. Mayor from 𝗃𝗏𝗃. All right, thank you very much for your message on the show. We have here, good morning to you, Baba and Mr. Fuad and Pastor Sunday from Magboro. On Play 2 killings, my submission is that let all the security personnel that were on duty be called upon for questioning. How can curfew be in place and the headsmen operate unnoticed by security personnel? It's high time for dozing authority to checkmate the activities of the security personnel. May God watch over his own children in Nigeria. Thank you very much. We have another one here, Steve from Ijanikin. Steve says, as usual, most parts of the country are having bloodbath in every corner. The president is telling us about investors coming in and is flying out of the country. Please, is he really proud and confident of what is happening in the country? We should show the pictures of the killings to him. Even Ukraine, that's in war, have not lost the number of people from just under 3 weeks of the year. Thank you very much, Steve, for your message. We have here, good morning, Mainland FM crew. I said it before and I'm saying it again. If the government at all level want to fight insecurity in every part of the country, they can do it, but they're not just ready, and the reasons are best known to them. Benjamin from Shogunla, I think you sent this on Facebook and I read this. Yeah, I read it already, but thank you very much. There's no need to send multiple messages across different platforms. I'll get to the messages as fast as I can. All right. We have another one here. 𝗪𝗵𝘁𝗀𝗪𝗂𝗁 from 𝗪𝗵𝘁𝘀 says, top of the morning to you, Sage and Fuad. I'm seriously in doubt as to the human empathy of those in government, especially to the plight of the middle beltons as well as those of other Nigerian citizens who are being terrorized and massacred in droves by the mindless but cowardly terrorist and their will to annihilate those elements for good. I have always doubted their will to restructure Nigeria for the better. Efficiency, government, security of lives and property among others is in question, but I wish to be very wrong on this. Day by day, the confidence of even the few Nigerians in support of this government keeps getting depleted. Nigerians are bleeding. 𝗪𝗪𝗁 from 𝗪𝗵𝘁𝘀 is the author of that message. We have another one here. Please pardon me as I go through this. Okay, good morning. We have the state of security in Plateau is a systemic way of taking over the land. Or can you please explain how there's a curfew and there's still recent killing, and what is all of this government quietness? The government is not exactly quiet per se. There's this thing that the governor 𝗪𝗵𝘁𝘀 is putting together. I don't want to call them a vigilante group because that's not what he's calling them, but there's this rainbow operation of some kind where they're recruiting locals to act as local security agents for the state, right? So they're still in the recruitment process, so it's not as if the governor is silent or he's not taking any step. Operation Rainbow or something, I think that's what they're calling it in the state. So we haven't seen a manifestation of that particular project. It's why it's not exactly loud information, but as we get more details about the efforts of the government in taking care of the situation in Plateau State, we will provide you with those details. Thank you so very much for your message. Let me take one more text and then I'll go back to the phone lines. All right, please be patient with me. We have kudos to you in the studio. I think the president's traveling is not a bad idea. He's free to take as much time as he wants for refreshment. For a country that has leaders who aren't accountable to the citizens, this is what should be expected. Can President Biden travel to any part of the world without the citizens knowing the purpose? We're just running a country here. That's all I can say. Concerning insecurity, I've lived in Mangu before, and General Gowon village Lancon is very close to Mango, and it keeps me wondering how terrorists have a field day killing people. I'll keep saying it, as long as insecurity is commercialized, nothing will change and the killings will probably persist. Prince Cassidy from Fagba sent that particular message. Let's go back to the phones. Again, this is Mainland Focus on Mainland 98.3 FM, the sound of Lagos. We're streaming the show live on Facebook and on YouTube, so please join us. Check Mainland 98.3 FM on both platforms and you'd immediately become a part of the show. You can call us 0913-600-410, send a text message or a WhatsApp message 0913-600-430. We have 2 minutes for each caller. It's Open Mic Thursday. Hello. 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 Okay, please call us.
Hello, can you hear me?
Oh, yes, I can hear you now. Please go on.
Yes, this is Samuel calling back. Please, I want to correct an impression, please. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Go ahead.
Yes, what I want to say is concerning the Plateau State. I think it is easier for us to blame the government, the governor of Plateau State. On the part of the federal government, what plan did the federal government have? Is it not a shameful thing that we are still having this issue in Plateau State for how many years? The problem of Plateau State it does not even start today. Since 1999, we have been having this crisis in Plateau State, and the Nigerian government are yet to even look for find a solution to that problem. The issue now here is that people in those communities are still accusing the military of not even do the right thing when these attacks are happening. You understand? And I don't know whether government is not even aware of all these allegations that people are accusing the military and all those tax. Nobody. If you go to Plateau State, we have so many task force in Plateau State. Operation Safe Haven or something like that. What are they doing? What is the security strategy that they carry out in Plateau State?
Thank you, Samuel. Let's allow other people to speak as well. You've spoken before, so please just use 1 minute so other people can speak before the end of the show. Thank you so much for calling. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning to you.
Hello, Sage. How are you?
Very well, thank you.
What are my friends? What?
He's very well. He's fine.
Okay. God bless you. My take on this today, open mic, is that as far as I'm concerned, sincerely speaking, Madam Sid, we are only pretending to one another that there is a country called Nigeria. It exists only in geography.
There is a country called Nigeria, and we are Nigerians.
Well, let me tell you, I would like to pretend, but a time comes when you have to tell yourself the truth. Because the way we are treating this country, we are not treating this country as a nation. We are treating our country as strangers, and pretending to one another that there is a nation. Anybody that finds a chance, he will loot and go. And very soon, Madam Sage, there will be nothing to loot. There will be nothing. So that is the time we know that yes, we have really messed ourselves up. So the earlier we agree to come together and discuss how we are going to go forward, the better for us. Thank you.
Thank you for calling. Hello. Hello. Hello, good morning. All right, call us back if you can. 0913-6000-410 is the phone line. WhatsApp text messages 0913-6000-430 is how you can reach us via text. You can either send a WhatsApp message or a text message for those of you who don't have access to the internet at this time. But if you do have access to the internet, you can listen to us via Radio Garden, Mainland 98.3 FM, or join our streaming platform on Facebook and on YouTube at Mainland 98.3 FM. This is Open Mic Thursday on Mainland 98.3 FM. My name is 𝗃𝗵𝗂. Let's go back to taking contributions via the phone. Hello. Hello. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Sage. How are you?
Very well, thank you. Good morning, sir.
Yeah, my name is Emmanuel. I'm calling from the Ulubeju.
Nice to have you, sir. Please go on.
Yeah, on Open Mind today, I've had people talking about a lot of things, the president, the things, security, and what have you. I believe all we need is to create a system that is above everybody. And it takes people with a strong will to deliver on that. That's one. Number two, if we're able to put together a comprehensive database, that is, the data that will have every information of an average Nigerian, we're able to put that together, all these ideas of new BVN, we'll be able to address the majority of the security issue we have. I tell you today, insecurity in Nigeria keep going on because I strongly believe there are people in the government that are benefiting from those activities. In as much as that continues, I can tell you for free, it will continue to go unattended to. Imagine a governor pays coffee. There's once there is curfew, definitely once it is 6 or 7 or the time prescribed, if you're saying you are a gunner, even if you're killed for going out, nobody will question the authorities that did that. But today, they can still go out to kill innocent people. It boils down to the fact that people in government, some people though, are benefiting from that activity. And finally, on the issue of Mr. President, for goodness sake, he has a private life. Fine, the public that we should know whatever it is that he does at any point in time. But let us not crucify him from going to wherever he chooses to go to now. And believe you me, by the time he comes back, we will know what has happened. That's my own concern in that area. You have a beautiful day.
And you too. Have a better one. Thank you so very much. 0913-6000-410. We can only take one more phone call. After that, we'll try to take a couple messages and then call it a wrap for Mainland Focus for today. Hello. Hello.
Yes.
Yes, good morning.
Listen,
I want to correct some impression.
Please tell us your name and where you're calling from.
This Aja Abileki Ben. You always telling us that you should wait till Dangote refinery is working. It's from there our economy will go up, our list will come up. Now one of your callers says that you should wait until you start producing when our dollars will balance. When the dollar is going to balance? Now that you not deceiving on the APC, you just
all right, thank you very much. That particular news piece was actually the CBN Governor Yemi Cardoso saying when the refineries are functional, both the government and private refineries, it would speak to maybe a reduction in the price that we buy PMS at the end of the day. Some sort of reduction. We're not saying it's probably going to go back to 145 or 170, but there would be some sort of reduction. And all of this, including agriculture, amongst other things, would help us get to maybe a bearable inflation figure. That was the news piece. That's what the person was commenting on specifically. All right, so I don't think we can take any more phone calls at this time, as we have less than 2 minutes to step out of the studio for another commercial break. But let's take advantage of that and see if we can put in or read out a few messages. All right, we do have here, good morning, Babalola. If there is security in a community for 48 hours, definitely the king or chief priest have a hand in it. Rahim from Agege. Okay, I don't know what that is. But we have another... Okay, I can't take this message. We have another one. Good morning, Mainland FM, Mr. Fuad. They told us many years ago that our underdevelopment is caused because we're being ruled by military officers. They now have access to that power, and we can all see them enjoying the benefits. They were advertising it to us before 1999. My question is that on what basis was this country amalgamated? What is the compass of our democracy? The masses just needs to have the right attitude and be ready to take back the country from oppressors. Muiwa sent that on WhatsApp. Thank you so very much. We appreciate you for calling in. It's been a very interesting show, listening to different perspectives and trying to understand the thought process of a lot of our callers. We appreciate your enthusiasm to want to join the show, to want to contribute, to lend a voice to all of the matters that we're grappling with at this time, whether it be economic, whether it be security, socio-economic, whatever the matter is. Thank you so much. We see your text messages, we see your Facebook messages, we see your calls, but as you know, we are always racing against the clock. Another commercial break is coming up. We'll be back though by 10 a.m. for Global View. Like I said earlier in my introduction, we don't just focus on national issues, we also pay attention to international issues so that we can at some point juxtapose the events playing out outside the country to the events that we have playing out in our own country. My name is Sage Babalola. This is Mainland 98.3 FM, the sound of Lagos. We'll be back by 10 a.m.